He trying to get me strong so I can carry the rap game.
Yo, our mom used to like literally send us to school eating crackers and fucking sliced ham and thought that was the fucking move.
Nah, my parents never did some shit like that. They would always send me with macaroni and pasta every day, and rice sometimes.
No protein?
We get them in a thermos.
No protein?
It had beef in it. You feel me, or some chicken in it.
Oh, your mom must have loved you.
Wow.
Yeah, every
That's
day.
love.
Wait, she made homemade lunches?
No, but that actually wasn't good though, because when all the other kids were trading food at lunchtime, I couldn't trade my macaroni. You know what I'm saying? If this guy over here had Dunkaroos and the next man had Lunchables, they could trade. So if you wanted his stuff, you can make a game time decision.
Imagine trading Dunkaroos for mac and cheese, nigga. That'd be the dumbest decision in the world.
No, it was just macaroni. It wasn't mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, I wouldn't trade it.
Just plain pasta?
With like salsa and shit on it, bro.
You just said
but
macaroni.
still, that'd be crazy. Imagine trading macaroni for Dunkaroos, nigga.
Nah, after a while, you get tired of it.
I'm saying you want a meal for dessert.
yeah. So
It sounds pretty fair. A meal for dessert.
Nigga, Dunkaroos.
Like ice cream for a burger.
Talking about 3 cookies and
Bro, I used to just steal people's food, bro.
I can see
I'd be like, yo, I know you don't want that.
I can see the gangster.
You don't even look like you about to eat that, bro. Let me have that.
Yeah.
And then you get persuasive enough, and now you.
No, that's not a yeah.
No.
That's not a yeah
I'm
thing.
saying like those was the people I hated because that used to always happen to me. They be like, "Come on, bro, you know you're not about to eat all that."
Yeah.
No,
Like, they rob you with their lips.
Decide what I'm going to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
This is mine.
Like, yo, you
Go
never
back to
eat
your
those,
Lunchable.
bro. Yesterday you had that same thing and you didn't finish it, man.
You
Just
convinced them
slide
that
it
they
this
don't want
way.
it. Like they packed it this morning. You convinced them that they don't want it. You're not gonna eat that.
Actually, they ain't packed shit. Their parents just packed it. You feel me?
I just had my own lunch.
Or sometimes you know, like that friend right there, his mom, when she packs that shit for him, he don't ever eat it, bro. But I
Nigga,
love
let
that
me have leftovers, nigga. Fuck. Let me eat something on a bus or something, nigga. Don't try
bro.
to convince me that my food is yours, nigga. No.
You gotta start off early on the bus, just talking to him for lunchtime, get in his head. You gonna give me that, right?
This nigga's the long game, nigga.
Don't give me that, right? It's okay. You don't have to make your mind up now. Lunch is not at the third.
But you don't know what he has
Hey,
yet, though.
was you one of the niggas who was like, man, I ain't got nothing to eat today? Like, them niggas is
No,
I
mad.
didn't go that way
no.
because they come up in a Jones competition.
Yeah.
You nigga always begging for food, ain't you? Hungry nigga, hungry ass nigga. Nah, bro, it just be like.
Nah, there used to be niggas who play that game with like, man, my mom, she ain't
Or you
cook.
try to trade non-brands for brands and try to convince them that they better. Like these cheddar wells really better than the what's it called?
Nah, I ain't eating none of that shit.
You never had cheddar wells?
I ain't had no food.
Huh?
You lying?
This guy just
I
grew up
used
with
to-
a
I know, no cat. There was a
So you
stretch where
telling me I'm looking at you right now, Lo? You ain't eat?
let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what ended up happening. Right, there was a stretch
He's
where
lying.
my mom used to give me money for like. Hold on, let me introduce a podcast real quick.
Nah, come back there.
Yeah, 'cause
So you just making up for the past years of not eating.
I'm gonna say what really happened.
Right.
Yo, the podcast people listen to one and only legend of winning, aka Low. We back with another episode of the Peer to Peer Podcast. On my left, I have my co-host Agent Zero. What the fuck?
I had shit in my mouth. How y'all doing, man?
Pause.
That wasn't actually, because most people would have assumed food or drink, right?
No, it's just the voice you made.
Yeah, you said
I got something in my mouth.
I got
That's
something in my mouth.
You gotta say a capital P on that pause.
Yeah, that's a pause.
Hi guys.
And also on my left, we have our guest for today's podcast, Braedon. Say what's up, man.
What's going on, man? Enjoying this cream soda that you guys gave me.
For
You know
sure,
what I'm
for sure.
Yeah.
Go the cream way. You know what I'm saying? Just go down better.
Whoa.
Pause. My bad. Pause.
And behind the producer
homo.
table, we got John back in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Papa man.
Niggas mad excited.
I'm happy to be back, man.
Uh,
Miss it.
Yo, shout out to all my podcast people on all audio platforms: Google Play, Stitcher, Apple, Spotify. On Apple Podcasts, make sure you.
I'm bad. I was trying to crack it open silently.
Oh, you failed at that. you failed eating your Lunchables. Silently failed at that. Shout out to all my podcast people out there on Apple Podcasts. Make sure you rate us a 5-star. And also leave us a comment saying Lunchable, because this nigga is gonna eat Lunchables mad loud. It's ridiculous. Also, shout out to all my YouTube people out there as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section below, and hit the like button. And when you do all that, make sure you hit the notification bell so you can go.
Subscribe.
Asshole.
Comment.
Beat
All
down.
that.
I've been going. I got a good beat it in a minute.
Come on, man.
So you can go Noti gang.
All that.
Send a shout to everybody.
You want a bald head, don't you?
What?
We got new routines. The physical beating, they don't take it good enough. We gotta.
If you don't say no to gang, you gonna get your ass beat.
After the podcast, we take you down to the basement, under Lowe's room.
Whoa, pause.
Whoa.
yo, you're bugging.
Nutty gang, all that. Yeah. Bow.
Yeah.
Is that good enough for you, John?
Nah, he's still going. What? I've been going for too long.
And also, shout out to all my word of mouth people hitting us on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit. To finish my story before we get into Braedon, finish my story. What ended up happening was my mom. I ain't never told nobody this. And I ain't tell my mom this either. My mom used to send me to school with $20 like in the beginning of the week, and it should be enough to pay off for the whole.
What school is this? High school?
High school, yeah.
Oh hell no!
She paid me 20, maybe 30 something like that. She give me money in the beginning of the week to pay on my books to pay off for the whole week, right?
The books.
Yeah, you just give them money and they will like just take it out each what you call, right? Like each time you got
They just train
What,
y'all.
like hot lunch? Or?
They just train y'all for the prison system, don't you?
oh my
They give you
god,
30 for your
Kinda
books on
wild,
Monday.
man.
how's that wild?
You mean on your lunch tab? Just say something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
that's
your
why
account.
it's like hot lunch. Like
Yeah.
you saying like you got
my mama just
tuition,
gave-
like you got to pay off books. Like
Oh no, well, not,
Like you
okay,
went to
not,
commissary to get you
Yeah.
a toothbrush.
well, not books, but you were putting the money. You put money down. It's almost like you prepaid for the week.
Yeah, on
so
your
you paid
lunch
20,
account. On your-
20, 30 on your lunch account, right?
Right.
You have
So
to
what
ration out your food for the week like that?
I couldn't do that.
because
One day if you got hungry, bro, you order a little
you
too
order a
much.
little
You're gonna be
too much.
hungry the next day. Like you're gonna be starving the next day, man, because you spent it all on the Monday.
no, it's just like lunch period would cost $2. They would give you a meal, 2 sides, and a drink, and then a chip.
For $2?
$2, yeah.
I wonder who they had making it in
And
the
if
back,
you lie
'cause
on
they
your
get minimum wage.
or your report, and you just go to assistance or assistant living, you get it cheaper than that. You give like
Yeah,
$170.
yeah.
Y'all had assisted living
Yeah,
like,
if you-
for
like, if
cafeteria
you-
food?
Then you have single
For me,
parents or
yeah.
something
Like you
that.
had a single parent or you divorced parent, yeah, you have
Yeah.
For
they
real?
Knock it out for you.
Oh my god!
cheaper.
Anyway, so what I would do though, unfortunately, I would take the money, and I would know this is no exaggeration. I used to gamble the money, so we used to like play dice or play spades and put money on the shit. And I would go on Monday and hand them the 20, but want them to bust it down so I can get my change back, and then use that change to go gamble. So there'd be weeks where I didn't have nothing to eat, so I had to steal food. So I used to go in the thing. I used to like get the plate, act like I was gonna check out, and then turn around and exit out the front way.
Hey, you used to be a problematic child, man.
Yeah, that was
and you just kept doing it.
yeah. I just kept doing that.
Damn.
I did that for like 2 months straight.
So
no
you weren't
cap.
that good at that game.
Yeah.
Some-
Oh no, sometimes I would win. I would win like a lot of money, but
That
then
week you did win, you was hungry, weren't you?
I was
You looking
hungry as
sad
hell.
at the end
I
of the
was
table.
sad.
Looking
The thing is like in the beginning it was hard to like get up because like if you had the money first and you lost, you was done for like the entire week, so you were dead. But if you won that week, you had money carrying over to the next week. So in the beginning, it took me a while to understand how to play. This is when I first learned how to play spades. It was giving me a while to understand how to play spades, and eventually I learned how to play it.
This shit cracking me up.
And I used to just man, by the end of that 2 month period, I used to earn mad money, but then they got us in trouble, so they told us not to do it.
They got us in trouble.
Yeah, they got it.
They did
yeah,
that.
They did that.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
we all had like ISS for like 2 or 3 days.
What is that? What is that?
In school
In
suspension.
school suspension.
Oh, those are the worst ones, bro.
Yeah, man. That'd be the worst, man. I don't
Actually,
even know why
that's
they
not the
stopped it.
worst. That's not because OSS, which is out of school
At
suspension.
least you're
better.
not at school,
That's
though.
better. I can
No,
play games
no,
at
gotta
home.
pull up and
because
be by
I didn't want
myself.
my mom to know I was gambling her money away.
You would get an in-school suspension. They wouldn't call your parents?
Nope.
What?
Damn.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
They
It
called my parents.
Nah,
depends
they
what you
did
do, though.
not.
It depends what you do.
Well, no. That actually, I was in detention. Sorry.
Detention ain't call parents
Yeah.
either. No.
Yeah. Damn.
Nah.
What school you go to?
I went to Fair County High. We used to be in ISS all day, and my mom didn't know nothing about it.
Man.
That's
Got
tough,
that good
man.
text.
I used to be begging, like, don't call my mom. Please don't call my mom.
That make them want to call them.
Yeah, no, well, it depends if they're a demon or not. Most of the time, they'd be like, oh, okay, I could tell he gets beat at home. I'm not going to do it. But
Or you could just call the number that you know they ain't gonna answer.
Oh,
yeah, I used to do that. But usually, like, in the beginning of the school year, they'll get their number.
Yeah, they'll get they'll get it
So
somehow.
they'll figure it out. They'll be like, that's so weird. Dad never picks up the phone when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
He's never here.
I used to call the. I
He's
used to
never
call,
home.
Yeah, I used to call the house number like, man.
I call that nigga too. If you get a contact, let me know so I can talk to him. I ain't heard from him. Should I be calling too?
I used to just call the house number and be like, man, ain't nobody picking up again. And then I would leave, and then they would call my mom's actual cell number. And then by the time I got home, they would already know.
Okay, wait, y'all had cafeteria food in high school. Y'all didn't eat cafeteria food in middle school, right?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah. And we all came with our own lunches, bro, up until high school. But high school had a cafeteria, but nobody ate there because we just all went to our own stores. Like one man would pull up to the Jamaican spot, next man would pull up to
when we went to
store.
school, that's when they stopped doing it. Like right when I was in,
couldn't leave during lunch.
When I was in ninth grade, they cut that off for us.
Bro, what?
Yep.
That was literally the best part of high school, leaving during
bring
lunch.
you food though. They can bring you food.
I mean, they could, but I mean,
you can't leave or you get in trouble. You get detention or something. They catch you off.
That's what happened to me.
Back. Yeah.
What?
I left school.
I get Chick-fil-A or something.
Well, I just skipped. I just said fuck it.
Oh,
it was the last period. And then, and then we came back like dumbasses. Oh, my fault. We came back like dumbasses, and then that's how I got in detention. Like they literally watched us.
Why would you come back?
I don't get it. Why would they take it that serious?
I had to come back to get the rest of my stuff, but the bell was about to ring, but they caught me like right before the bell rung.
Oh,
so it's just like
worse.
They were like,
"You thought you got away?
Come on." Yeah, you right there.
I would never go back.
Yeah,
I'll just get it tomorrow. I never go back.
No exaggeration. Yeah, we used to just jump the fence and leave during elementary school. One time, like one of the parents.
Jump the fence.
What the fuck?
That's a recess type cartoon.
Imagine a 7-year-old jumping the fence.
All right, y'all, let's go.
Our elementary school is 1 to 8. So once we got to like 5th grade, we just started to jump the fence and go to our friend's house and play Halo during recess and lunch. And we used to be there. We wasn't supposed to do it through 1 to 8.
How long was that?
What in the
It's an hour long, but we all live close to the school. We all live like a 5-10 minute walking distance. So we would just jog to the crib, play some Halo 2, Halo 3, and then jog the fuck back. We would be a little late, but it's whatever though. We got some wins playing.
Y'all niggas on demon time at 10. Fuck.
But as second high school hit, man, we used to we were allowed to leave. Like, man, it was like, where we headed out to? We going like droves of 30. We just take over the sidewalk, all walk into a convenience store. You know how easy it is to steal when 30 people walk into the same store?
Yeah.
There's no way they could catch us.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Boy said, what in the Stranger Things? They just, after little kids jumping fences, going home to play
that's
games
wild.
and
You
run
10 years
back.
old jumping fences?
Yeah, we used to do that. And
Are
then
you looking at me like that's so common?
That's a normal thing.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
But at that point, we're grown. We could walk to
Can you still
McDonald's.
Elementary school?
At 10?
Can you still scale
Yeah.
a fence now?
No, but it was small fences, bro. It was like as
I was
tall
about
as
to
a
say.
desk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
How tall you think these fences are?
thought
What
you
are
was
you
like,
prison, bro?
I thought you were scaling them, like, you know.
Yeah.
They just
These
climbing
niggas
them.
like legit jumping the fucking.
I'm saying?
Oh,
The
that's
other-
on them. If they fucking have a fence as tall as a
But
desk,
the
and
fence
that's
is
on them.
not supposed to keep you in. The rules are. You're not. I just went around though. Personally, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even like jumping the fence. I just walked around. And then you just make sure nobody's there. And then nobody's there. You just pretend like you was playing Foursquare in this corner the whole fucking time. In reality, you was at Baskin Robbins getting some chocolate or some shit.
Nah, I ain't
Wow.
never do that. Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild.
That
I
is
wouldn't
very
think
much
about
so.
leaving the premises at elementary school.
At 10 years old, if
Yeah.
I was walking around in public, I would have thought I would have been doing something.
Kids
wrong
walk
shit.
around Cascade like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
nah.
saying?
Oh yeah. We live in a nice quiet suburb, so it's a little different. I used to just pull up to my house randomly, and my mom would be there, like, "Mom, what are you doing here?" And she'd be like, "What are you doing here?"
see,
And
nigga,
we would
what are
both
you
have to
doing
answer
here?
questions. Like we're like, I don't know why neither of us are here right now.
What about to say? Nah, they cut that out. It was crazy because where I went to school at, there was a whole bunch of shit right there, like Arby's, Dairy Queen,
And you still couldn't go?
McDonald's, and we still couldn't go.
That's actually fucked up. Because at high school age, you're grown enough to be able to just walk to Arby's and order some food.
And you come right back.
Yep.
On that note, Braedon, go and introduce who you are. You know, give me your background, what you do and stuff like that. You know.
All right. Well, like you said, my name is Braedon Jenkins. I am a freelance videographer. I own my own production company, Excellent Productions. Been doing it for about, professionally, I would say like 6 years. But mainly I just been doing it my whole life. Just, I love videos, love making content, love self-taught myself how to edit. Like back in like middle school, like 7th grade or something like that. And yeah, just making a transition from videographer to filmmaker and getting into, you know, films and things of that nature. So,
Where you from?
I'm from the DMV, well, Maryland.
I don't know
PG.
why I got that vibe from you. I don't
Really?
know how I did it, but I did.
Really?
Though. Yeah. I
What
don't
was
know.
it?
No clue, to be honest with you.
Sound like Chris, don't he?
Nah,
Got the
actually, not
same
at all.
beards.
He
Well,
does.
when I saw the
beard.
jeans, I was like, okay, so he's not from Georgia.
Right.
But then you don't have like the swagger of a Southern person, so I was like, he's probably from up.
The swagger over there. Yeah, that's so,
I feel like a GameSpot employee right now. The
say he's not
exaggerated
dripping.
swagger.
the swagger with a Southern person.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was, but it was either New York or DMV.
Yeah.
So what made you get into like filming and editing and things like that? Because you said you started from real young. So what got you into that?
That's crazy. So we're gonna take it back to like 2007. I think T-Pain was out and people was wearing baggy white tees and all that.
Okay.
But my mom got me one of those like flip camcorder things, and I just took it to school and like at recess, like I'll just record whatever. Of course, I wasn't supposed to be recording, but I mean that was the whole thing. That's why I would use it at recess.
Why not? Why not?
And
Why
then
couldn't
everybody was just like, "Oh, like."
Why would you?
Why couldn't you record videos at recess?
You ain't supposed to have.
I mean, you ain't supposed to bring that type of stuff to school though.
Yeah.
But like,
You guys at schools is mad restrictive, bro.
yeah, like no electronics at
You know
all.
what you could
Like,
do with a camera?
Bro, we used to pull up with iPods and
We were not supposed to do
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
we had that stuff, but like you couldn't
couldn't pull it out.
just pull it out in class. Like, I mean, you.
oh, not when the teacher's talking, but like once
Yeah.
she's done talking.
No, not even then. Nah.
I
At
wish
recess,
I went to
if
your
you put out
school.
a video camera during recess, they could create a problem with that.
Yeah,
They probably just take it. Yeah.
That is wild. wow.
Y'all had film sessions? I just had cameras
No,
and
but if I pull
DSLs?
out a camera, it's just because I want to record a moment. I don't think there's nothing malicious there.
wow,
Can you imagine you telling kids like, "Yo, I'm just recording a moment right now. Just calm down."
that's
T."
crazy.
Okay.
But,
so you had this camcorder.
So I was like this like quiet, shy kid, didn't really talk much. And before I got into the camera stuff, I actually used to draw. I wanted to be a cartoonist, so I could draw like Mickey Mouse or SpongeBob, all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so just started recording stuff at recess, basketball games, messing with the girls, whatever. And
Messing with them
yeah, like
on camera.
Hey John, we're talking
mean,
about.
not-
Hey John, we're
when I
talking
say-
about,
okay,
we're talking
let
about
me
children right now,
do-
John. Hey John, we're talking about children right now. This,
okay, when I say messing with them, let me
you say, yeah.
describe that.
I was
Like,
asking you.
nah, just like playing around or whatever. Like
Playing with them.
no,
He's
not
a
like
child
that.
too,
Like,
John.
no R. Kelly vibes going on
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Nah.
He's
I know.
a child.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm a child.
grade.
When I'm asking. I'm thinking about young John. asking the
Lean with
question.
it, right? Yeah, all
Oh,
that. That's
okay.
what was going on.
Dancing with
2007. Yeah. I see where you trying to go though.
Yeah, he trying
I
to.
see where you
Don't
trying
try,
to
cause that nigga will take you down that road. Yo, that nigga will, yo. Don't even. Don't
They said
fall
a picture lasts longer than 1,000 words.
Oh,
Something like that.
Nigga, stop.
but so and people just started to recognize me as, oh, that's the camera guy. And then I discovered YouTube at the same time. So once I discovered YouTube, I was like,
Yeah.
you can upload stuff to the internet and like people can watch it and you can get views. Like it was just fucking amazing to me. So I made my own YouTube channel and just started uploading all that content. I wasn't getting the most views in the world, but I was.
Can you imagine dropped off Jimmy at the park? Like your whole school watched Jimmy get dropped off.
I mean, people at the school was definitely down for it. It was like I would record freestyle battles, like a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's tough.
And
That's
then-
tough. Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
them Jones? Them Jones sessions?
That too. Everything that was happening like behind the scenes, like at school, like I was recording.
So you still have that shit or no?
I actually do. I actually still have it on a hard drive.
Oh, wow.
That'd be
But
hard.
I knew back then. I knew what my future would be because I already knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. So I was like, if I ever like get on True Hollywood Stories, like or MTV or something, like they'll have like the reference to that.
Or like
stuff.
peer-to-peer podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah. Well, see, there you go again. You
No, I'm just
really-
saying, like you knew at a young age that you was gonna be
some
there.
of them tapes don't need to be seen. It's kind of embarrassing. I had a
Oh,
gap
embarrassing.
back then.
Oh, okay, that means
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
for
So that's why you don't want to be seen.
Okay. I was about to say, nigga, what are we talking about?
Nah,
Yeah,
you
but
trying to take it
I can hear him
somewhere.
now.
It's not
I
that.
can hear him now. You want to know what goes on in the slide? Let's go.
Nah.
Okay, all right. Hey, John.
John, bro.
Hey, John. Hey,
What
John.
goes on in the slide of Jessica?
No, nothing like that.
All right, John. All right, John. So when did that start to transition to like you taking filming more serious and stuff like that? When did it become more serious for you?
I would say probably like, I guess like that next year, like 8th grade for real. Cause like my mom was putting me in like different like summer programs. Like, so I would just, for the summer, I would go to like community television stations and like intern for them and do stuff for them. And they had this summer program where like teens could make their own TV show or something. So it was like a group of us and like we made our own TV show. And then I said I used to draw too. So I actually created the logo of the TV show. It's called Real Talk. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I always took it serious because it was just kind of like, once I discovered YouTube and like the whole editing process, I was just kind of like I like this. Like, and I always wanted to be on TV or like do movies. Like, that was always the dream for real.
Did you watch Big Time Rush growing up?
What's that?
Victorious?
Oh, that came later though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I just
I was kind of like in like all that
just,
Kenan and Kel, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network.
They used to come up with bangers on that show, no cap, bro.
Which is wild.
Victorious. I mean, by that time I was.
We were older than that.
Yeah, I was kind of like
we all around the same age.
Shows are not
Except
the same
for that
no
nigga.
more.
That nigga's young.
Yeah, you young, bro.
After Drake and Josh went off, I kind of stopped watching Nickelodeon sitcoms.
Oh,
except
word?
by iCarly.
I watched that too.
iCarly was a
We're on
vibe.
the same page here.
But then it got kind of dumb.
iCarly was kind of what you was doing at school.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Was it?
Because what they
I can't remember the premise
They
of
had a
iCarly.
live show every day where they just did dumb shit with their friends and they would live stream it. You wouldn't live stream, you just record it and post it. But it's around the same thing. You just carry a camera and record moments.
Basically.
That's what iCarly was about?
Yeah.
That's what
They had a live show. They had millions of fans on their live show where they did dumb shit.
And they had like this little pear pod. Instead of the Apple products, they had pears.
I do remember the peer products. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember that shit. I do remember that.
Change the fruit.
Yo, Victorious had something like that too. You know what I'm saying?
have
And they'd
like
be
a
like,
peach.
Andre is feeling peachy today. They have like different statuses.
Retarded.
Okay, so
bruh.
that's actually, you're lucky. A lot of people like they're into their 20s, 30s, and they still don't know what the fuck it is that they enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So when you catch it like at a young age, and then you can kind of tailor your life to build yourself to be exactly that, then I feel like you're in a better position to succeed. So that's dope.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So when you were getting to that point of like growing and stuff like that, what was the like the steps that you probably took? 'Cause I know you said you did summer classes and stuff like that, but like was there anything that you kind of went on your own venture? Because I feel like when you get to the point, it's like one thing you filming, but when you get to the point where you start to edit this stuff and then like you get that involved with it, like was it something that you was like watching that got you like that intrigued to get that deep with it, or was it just like the steps that you probably felt was necessary to take?
I think it didn't get to that point till probably like high school for real. Cause I always wanted to like create my own show, but like I didn't know how I was gonna do it for real. Like even though like I made YouTube videos and stuff, like that was cool. And it's actually a backstory to that. I mean, he was talking about like that dark road. It was a dark road to that story, but
What?
I feel like I missed part of this conversation.
Wait, what are we talking
All
about?
right.
Talking about the path with no light, Lo.
all right, I'm gonna just tell the story because I already done started. So basically, what happened? So I gotta go in order with the story because it's gonna make sense to everything that's gonna happen. So basically, through I say about 8th grade to about 10th grade, I continuously at school ended up getting in trouble for making videos. So the first time it happened, because I went to like a Christian school. So that give you a little background.
I went through that too. Middle school.
For real?
Yeah.
They don't like
Yeah, I
videos
went from like
at these schools.
I was in like private school my entire life until like I got kicked out of school in 10th grade.
I only went from middle school.
For the
and I
videos.
just had to get out of there. It just wasn't just too
I mean,
sheltered.
I didn't want to go. My mom made me, but I mean, like she was paying tuition and shit.
It was
So
a shootout at my at the high school I was supposed to go to when I was in elementary school. Okay, I was supposed to go to Benjamin E. Mays.
Stop. You didn't have no shootout at your elementary school, bro.
No, I said the high school I was supposed to go to. So
Oh,
we
okay.
moved, so I wouldn't be in that district. It was, you know Mays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at West Manor, so I was supposed to go to Gene Cha Young or Southwest Middle School.
Gene Cha Young is a school in Georgia?
That part I didn't. I don't know nothing about that.
You know my Young middle school is right there. Right
No, you
across.
said Gene Chai Young.
I said it wrong, but Young
I was like, nigga, I ain't never heard no Jing Chang Young. Not in the fucking Atlanta, nigga.
Yeah, that's our Chinese on it.
Yeah, it does. I was like, nigga, what's a Mandarin school? Nigga, what you doing?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so
shit.
you.
All right, so
Down
this
this
is what
dark
happened,
path.
yo. All right, so the first time they ended up discovering my YouTube page. They seen all these freestyle battles, people cursing, all this other stuff like after school and stuff, and was like, because they had the school logo, because they had the uniforms on, they was like, you gotta delete that shit. You gotta take your whole entire page down. And that was like crushing, because that's like, it was my thing. Like, I'm the camera guy. Like, that's what everybody knows me as. Basically, you saying you want me to delete this and then I'm just gonna be a nobody. Because that was like my thing. So.
Was it like an ultimatum or did they just ask you?
Yeah, they were like, either you delete the page or we're gonna suspend you. Not expel you, but suspend you.
Okay.
So what'd you say? See y'all in 2 weeks?
I wanted to, but like, I was so upset. Like, my mom was just like, my mom was upset about it because she kind of understood from a young age, like what's wrong with the videos, like. But whatever, that happened. Then another situation happened where, a friend of mine, basically, I named a video. He was doing a gay act on another friend, and I called the video "Brian So Gay." He was like humping him or whatever.
How did you get that on video?
It was after school, but like
After school?
maybe this went the wrong way.
It went very wrong. Go ahead. Dig yourself out.
It was after school, so I was like, technically I can record, because they was like, after school you can do that. So I was like, all right. So I recorded, and then so he just tells me to start recording him, right? And then so I don't know what he's about to do.
Oh yeah, he's like, get this one.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
So
I'm
he
really
has-
about to get him right
so
now, bro.
he's following me, so I'm following him. He goes to my man's locker, and then it's just like, he just started humping his leg, and I'm like, and everybody just started going off like, oh, bro, you're so gay. And you know, back then, you know, like,
Yeah.
everybody would say, like, you're gay. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a big deal like how it is now.
That
If a nigga start humping a nigga leg, that is gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
like
I named the video on YouTube, Brian is so gay. So they seen that and they was like,
Nigga, you thought that was acceptable.
Yeah, like nowadays, it's not even an insult no more. Like, they might be gay. You're like, man, that shit's so gay. Duh.
yeah, they
No,
was
but
like,
the nigga
you're
was actually
questioning.
doing gay. Like, I know what y'all saying. Like, if you just do something, you're like, man, that's gay, but it's not really gay.
Right.
This nigga was actually humping somebody.
Yeah,
That was
private school was
actually
weird.
gay.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Very weird.
There's a lot of rules too.
And they break all of them.
Yeah.
They break all of them. Like, you think they're good kids. They're not.
Yeah,
Who are we talking about?
private school.
Private school.
Private school
Oh,
kids.
word?
yeah.
Hey, the kids that went to Catholic school in my area were the demons of all
The
demons.
worst.
Bro.
Like, public schools, kids
I
look
swear,
nicer than
it was
that.
crazy. It was, and
They
you
look
didn't
nice,
expect
but
that
they're
until
really
you got
bad.
to know some of them, and you're like, oh my god, wow,
You
yeah,
put
I
a
should not
polo
be
on,
friends
go
with
to
you.
Great Clips.
Yeah. Okay, so they saw this video that
Nigga
They
humping
saw the
somebody.
video of that. They said, take that shit down or you're done. And I was like, fine.
wait, you were fine with what? Taking it down?
No, I wasn't fine with taking it down. They were like, take it down or like, we're going to suspend you or whatever. That's
So-
all they said. They didn't even say expel. They said, we're just going to suspend you.
Okay.
So did you
And
get
I'm-
suspended?
Nah, I had to take it down.
Okay.
in this
I'm
video? Did
pretty
they
sure.
also have the school uniforms on?
Yes.
What does it matter?
Yes.
Were they, So how
Yes.
serious was the dry hump? Was it suspendable? Like, was it like a butt to chest, or was it like a kind of hip thing?
It was like,
He said he was humping his leg, so I assume.
yeah, like kind of like a dog. Like
dog.
he
Yeah,
was
that's how-
humping like he was humping the side of his like
his-
leg, like
his
right
thigh to
there.
calf?
Yeah, but if you had the school uniforms on, I could see why they'd be pissed about that.
Yeah, but
Especially if it was like a prank or something, and they weren't both like agreeing to it.
yeah,
Then I could really see why.
I'd be like, yeah, go before you hump them, block your logo.
yeah. I wasn't thinking about that.
So how old are y'all at this point?
This is 8th grade, so we like,
Oh, so y'all
Y'all are
still
men.
okay.
Y'all becoming men.
yeah,
Y'all still not older now. Okay, so
yeah.
so
It don't
now,
really matter if you get suspended at 8th grade, does it?
I mean,
to be honest with you, probably not.
not really.
You just graduate with some people you probably don't know, and that's about it. But
mean,
No,
you-
I don't
suspended
know.
just
Suspended
means
just means you don't come to school.
like ISS, like in school suspension.
oh, I
That's
know,
all
but
it is.
it sounds like you got to. Okay, keep telling the story because I think
Well, that's the end of that story, and then I went to another school and basically the same thing happened, but not the gay thing this time. Oh no. And I think I've learned my lesson, right? No more YouTube. No, I'm done with that. I'm going to start uploading videos on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually worse.
Yeah, I thought you were say something else.
What you thought I was about to say? Like
Pornhub. I was like,
Nah.
man.
I was thinking Vimeo.
Nah.
Vimeo probably wasn't around back then, was it?
It was something else.
I know about
It was something
Vimeo.
else. It was something else, so it wasn't Vimeo. I know what you're talking about. It was something else, though.
yeah.
So Facebook, okay.
Basically,
Yeah, you was uploading it on Facebook earlier than everybody was. Shit.
I mean, I got the MySpace late for real.
I skipped
So-
MySpace personally.
You skipped it?
I started on Facebook in 06.
I didn't have I didn't watch that page. I didn't let me get a Facebook until like I think maybe 8th or 9th grade.
But
By that time-
you weren't here when you weren't around when MySpace was a thing.
I was around.
But you weren't on the internet though, nigga.
I had internet.
But you weren't on it like that.
I used Google.
Nigga, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Bro, did you have a MySpace page or not?
No, I didn't.
Exactly,
What
nigga.
are you talking
He's
about?
like,
But
nigga,
you make it sound like
nigga,
I was
you're young,
I was
nigga.
an egg or
You're
something.
young.
Huh?
You're young.
You're old.
Either way, it don't
old,
matter.
man.
You don't know nothing about no MySpace.
Marcel.
Oh God.
All right, so what are you uploading on Facebook now?
All right, so I'm uploading basically like I would record after school. So I wouldn't record in school anymore. I record after school, like not even on a school property. Like like us going to 7-Eleven or some shit. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Walking home or something like that. I don't know. So we go on this field trip. And basically I recorded this girl's butt. But I didn't know I was recording this girl's butt.
A field trip?
Yeah, we was on a field trip. We went to
I'm still school property.
well,
No, he's talking about all the other stuff, and then one day you shot because the field trip.
how's that school property if we on a field trip?
No, it's
You went
not.
to school. It was a field
Unless
trip.
the cameras at schools.
It's not the schools. It's mine.
No,
So
but I
that's
mean,
his
like,
property, man.
I don't
That's
know.
his copyright.
At my high school, they had this weird
That's
rule.
the girl's butt copyright. nigga.
It's
They had
copyright.
this weird rule, like your representation of your school. So if it comes back to them, or you're doing something, you can still get in trouble. I don't know how that makes sense, but that was a rule they made. So like, if you're doing something and put it online, and it comes back to administration, like you can still get in trouble for that.
That's somewhat
That's
makes
basically
school,
what
but-
happened.
Yeah.
So I guess you're right. Yeah.
But on a field trip, you're definitely still school property.
How did you not know you was filming the girl's butt?
Nah, sometimes you just be holding.
Well,
There's times where someone just walks past, and I gotta move the camera as to not record the person walking past. So it could have just been
I
like
had
hovering
an
there.
upgrade camcorder at this time. So this isn't the same flip camcorder. This one is actually touch screen. And it was waterproof too. Like you could record like in the pool and
Anything
shit.
got wet, it wouldn't stop recording.
Come on, man.
We got to turn off your
Nah,
mic.
come
We
on.
got to turn
It's
this nigga mic
waterproof.
off. We got-
He said it's
this nigga-
waterproof.
This
But-
nigga,
John,
we're talking about children still. Just so
No,
we're
I'm talking
clear.
about the camera. Like, it's good.
I know, I
I'm
know.
really trying to get past this because this is really a dark time. I mean, it was a dark time in my life.
Okay, all
I
right.
felt really bad. But
So-
basically, I recorded the girl butt. I end up finding out I recorded the girl's butt. I put it in this video.
So you did it on purpose. So you-
I didn't
edit it,
do
right?
I didn't intentionally do it on purpose, but once I knew I had it, I was like, "Oh, this would go good here." But
That's what they call it, B-roll, right? That's what they call it, B-roll, right?
bruh, this story, I already see where it's going. I
all
already
right,
see
so
it.
you purposely put the girl butt in the middle of the video.
But don't get it wrong. It's not just a video of the girl's butt.
I get that.
I'm recording the entire field
I
trip.
get that, I
Like,
get that, yeah.
like we went to like Gettysburg or somewhere in Virginia somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, cause it was like a history field trip.
So the war zone,
yeah,
Gettysburg,
like we out on this big ass field, walking around, looking
a
at
couple of
statues.
lieutenants,
Yeah.
and then the girl's ass. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
how long was this clipped for her to make a problem out of it?
I don't know. Like it was quick. It wasn't even long.
You gotta throw it, put the number out there. What is it? How long is it?
Probably,
You know how long.
If it's more than 5 seconds, that's a clip.
I would say 5 seconds. Yeah,
Okay.
5 or 4.
This is a
5 or 4.
historic canon, and that's Becky's butt. Oops. Guys don't like
It was
this
like
one.
a
Got slided
tutorial
in.
of the field trip from my perspective.
Okay,
Basically,
that's
POV.
That's what it was.
Second clip
Your
of ass
POV.
is not that crazy, bro.
Wait, you said pee on you? What?
Oh, no. I
Wait,
said
what
POV.
POV.
From your point of view.
But okay,
Sure.
okay. All right, so you put all right. So 5 second clip. is in this fucking video.
All right, now this is the part where it's probably gonna get weird. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It gets weirder.
So then we go after the field trip. We go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, right?
Okay.
That sounds like my kind of place.
I love anything with a sneeze guard.
So I'm at a whole different table. So I see my man's over there. He like the ladies' man. So he in front of all the girls or whatever. So I'm like, why are the girls over there? And then so I go over there. It turns out this man is actually like playing Trey Songz. Well, they started playing Trey Songz Love Faces while he's like licking strawberries, whipped cream over strawberries in front of them.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like,
not
this
good.
is the most wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe this is happening. I have to record it.
Of course.
So I record it. So then that goes in the video.
Oh, this
This is the same video with the this same video with the butt.
Yes.
It's just a montage.
What's the title of
You ever
this?
go to camp before?
So it goes from statue, butt, B-roll of the ocean, maybe a
This
story
nigga
boat, licking strawberry with Trey Songz Love Faces.
I was just trying to be authentic to what was happening in real life.
I
at
can
the time.
imagine like your classmates do something evil and then just making sure you wasn't around with a camera.
Bruh.
And you was a snitch, base. You just dropping niggas shit. You was uploading everybody's shit.
I mean, I didn't. Okay, sure. Whatever.
So he's licking strawberries. All right.
Yeah. Basically,
Drake song
it's
Wait, what's
another,
wrong with licking strawberries?
it's
I don't get
another
it.
part to
Licking
this.
strawberries?
I don't
That's
understand.
You
sensual,
put
sexual.
whipped cream on
Yeah.
the strawberry and licked it off.
In front of a bunch of girls?
With a bunch of girls with Trey Songz playing in the
But
background.
it's not showing the girls. It's just showing him doing it.
Oh, just show some licking. So you just got him licking it. So forget the girls. You gotta make sure you get the close up of him licking that strawberry in the whipped cream.
Yo, that might be worse.
That might be worse.
I don't get it. I get it a little sensual or it gets some sexual vibe. But
It's
that's
a little
not.
saucy.
And that's also like probably like 5 seconds of that. It's not like it's a long
Oh, just
thing.
a quick big lick. He just got on there. You just got it around.
Yeah.
Hey, John, you don't have to use that many adjectives, bro.
Huh?
You don't have to use that many adjectives.
All right, my bad.
All right, so we do that.
So does the school get pissed about this?
Yes.
As they
And then
should.
Yeah.
The last part, and this is probably the part where you be like, yeah, you deserve to get kicked out.
It gets worse.
If I'm gonna tell the story, I gotta tell the whole thing for real.
All right, good.
And I really don't like telling this part because it's obvious that at this point, this kid must really have a problem. And thinking about it while I'm older, it's like, yeah, something's wrong with that kid. That you don't look at that and say, oh yeah, that's gonna be the next Spike Lee right there. Yeah.
All right, what happened with this kid?
So basically,
My jaws.
how do I say this? So it was a part of the video that I recorded on my webcam on my laptop. Just playing around. It's like I don't know, like this webcam thing, it came with effects or whatever. Like, so it was like a curtain, right? And then it opens up and shows you on the webcam, right?
Okay.
So it opened up, and when it shows the girl's butt, and it's still playing Trey Songz Love Faces, because that's all going together.
Okay.
I act kind of like I'm slow or retarded, and like I have my eyes like crossed like this, and I'm just going like this. And basically, yeah, that's what happened.
So they packed you up.
So it's like you gradually just kept pushing the limit.
Yeah, I just kept pushing the limit.
So you put all those clips back to back like that?
Yeah, I still got the video.
I don't even see it.
Now, they didn't care about the beginning part when we're on the bus
Of course
and we
not.
didn't roll our name tags up acting like we're smoking weed, because that was another thing that was in there too. I was playing like
This is a very problematic video.
Yeah, I mean, when you,
What's the history? What's the historic value in it?
Nothing. So you edited the video with you playing the butt, the Trey Songz, and then the curtain video?
I'll show y'all after the.
I don't have to see it actually. I
Okay.
actually don't have to see it.
Have it on you right now?
Nah,
Sorry, I ain't
this-
speaking to Mike. You
nah, I don't have the.
It's on YouTube.
Well, no, it's not on YouTube.
Oh, you said-
None of this stuff is on YouTube. All of it's
Good.
yeah, not
Good.
no. But anyway, the school finds out about it and basically expels me. And
You was ahead of the game on Facebook video though.
yeah,
He was ahead game a lot of things.
and they kicked me out. And after that was 10th grade. So I ended up going to public school after that.
Okay.
And it all worked out because
Yeah, it did actually.
that's when I ended up going to Wise.
I don't know what that.
That was the name of my high school.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where I met Lean Squad.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing.
Yeah, segue. Let's get out of that and let's go.
Yeah.
So
Good
for
call.
people out there who don't know who, well, I'm pretty sure some people in here know who Lean Squad. You know who Lean Squad is, right?
Yeah.
Lean Squad. I just found out like maybe like a few months ago. I went to school with Casey from Lean Squad.
For real?
Which is
How
wild.
you just went to school with fucking everybody, man?
Which is crazy, right? Me and him was talking about it downstairs, bro. The amount of people who was in school with me at the same time is like, I went to school with Malcolm Braedon. I went to school with Casey. I went to school with Brandon Boykins. Me, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a bunch of people who was
I don't think nobody says that. I went to school with Legend of Winning. I don't come out people's mouths, bro.
They say it now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy because all that stuff happened at the same time. But yeah, so you went to
I just take his lunch money.
so yeah, you went to school with which part of Lean Squad? Were they all there at the same time?
Pretty much everybody except for Lean.
Okay.
Yeah, because Lean, of course, went
with
to
me.
Atlanta.
Yeah, it was Who was Casey? Casey.
So Retrospectro, the guy that the fat guy that disappears.
Yeah.
And Beanard.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what did you like transition from little girls' butts to recording them? Is that what the next step in the career?
Once I went to public school, I was like, fuck videos. I've learned my lesson. I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah.
And that's actually how I got into photography.
Okay.
So I started taking pictures for the school and stuff, not
Okay.
of girls' butts
yeah.
or nothing like that. Like just school activities.
Of course.
Football, and yeah.
Okay.
So what was that difference like going from private to public school?
Honestly, I thought it was going to private school. The teachers there, they explain it like it's like you're about to go to jail, basically.
When you go to public school?
Yeah, like that's how they really scared us into thinking that. Like they was like, it's not a good place. Like you should be blessed and happy that you're here and all this other stuff. Yeah, like they make make public school sound like it's like really like jail.
It's not that bad.
Which some are really bad, but.
Cause it's like public schools, you never know. They treat it like jail because you never know who's gonna come in through them doors. Like at a jail, you never know who's gonna walk in there. It could be a cool guy, it can be a mass murderer. You just never know who's gonna come in. Private school is like you got to get accepted. You got to go through this whole process so you know what type of people are gonna be in there. Yeah. Public school, as long as you live in the district, get you a book, come on in.
Yeah, but I mean, it was kind of shocking to be exposed to all of that after being in like private school for so long. But I mean, I would say it did me good. Like I was like shocked when I was like sitting in the like Spanish class next to a girl that was actually pregnant. Like,
whoa,
that did you good?
Nah, like that shocked me. Like I couldn't believe that. Cause like,
what grade was this? This 11th?
Nah, this 10th. It's still 10th. Cause I got kicked. They kicked me out of school like in the like last quarter.
But like were the classes bigger? I hear
much bigger. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Were the teachers worse?
Nah, not really.
They just don't care as much.
Yeah, that's tough. So the teachers aren't worse? What am I paying for then? What the fuck?
I mean, the private school teachers, it's a smaller class size, so they get more hands-on, they more caring, they really want you to see it. Public school, they've been on, they don't care if you see it or not. They gonna write on the board, you get it or you don't.
Exactly.
I mean, if they mess with you, you got cool teachers.
That's not how
it's like private school teachers are bad in their own way, and then public school teachers are, but basically what he said.
Yeah, like if you want to learn, they know you want to learn, but you got kids in there that come in there, put their feet up, they're not gonna make you retain the information. Like either you're gonna try, and they'll help you if you try, but their goal is not to make sure everybody pass. Their goal is to write on the board, give you the information, and it's your choice if you're gonna study and pass.
So how much are private schools here? Because
a good amount.
The only private schools people went to in Canada were Catholic schools. But even those, if you were in the area, they were kind of public too because they were funded by the government. But our public schools were good though. Like we had good class sizes and like the teachers would
just good class sizes.
Like it was like 20 people, 25 people.
The same for us too. It was 20.
That's a lot to you
That's a lot
guys?
of people.
No,
average.
To me, that's not. That's
okay.
how much it was.
Right.
Yeah, private school is like 12 and under.
Oh, really? Okay, that's really small then.
Private.
So
He's saying private is
okay.
small.
Public schools range depending on the area.
Ours is 20. Ours is 20 people in the classroom.
Yeah,
That's about how much
20
it
was about it for us.
Yeah.
But we had a big school too, but we didn't have like the type of like you guys have sponsors here in Georgia, and then like a lot of stadiums for high schools.
Yeah.
Like they take this shit very serious. It's like a business to run these schools here.
But even with that, it was still about the same school size, just because class size, just because they put so many schools around one another, which is also kind of weird here. And I don't know why it's like that in Atlanta.
I mean, it was still a good experience. It was kind of like, it was like throwing me like in the real world. Like going to public school was almost kind of like high school and college experience for me in a way.
True.
So
Is that extreme?
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
for me, yeah.
I just grew
I've been in
around-
private school all that time.
I just grew up around
from
shenanigans.
kindergarten up to when I got kicked out in 10th grade.
That's tough.
That's
So
probably the
all of
most-
that was being exposed to me at that time.
That's the most fun part though of going to public school is the new people that pull up.
Yeah,
You know, you see a new kid and you're
different
like, that could be like your best friend. You actually don't know. Or you could be making fun of him for the rest of the year. Either way, it's a very fun new guy, new person. And when a new girl came through and she was bad,
Oh
yeah,
man.
come on.
Say
man.
swear. Where you
I used
transfer
to
from?
call it the buffet. You want your light skin, you want your brown skin, you want your dark skin, whatever you want. It was right there.
facts.
Versus in like private school, like you just got to deal with what you got.
You didn't have that much.
You didn't have.
It was just
much.
one
It
type
just
of
like
it was just one type of seasoning. You
Yo.
know what that was? Plain.
that was it.
That nigga said plain.
Just plain.
So was there ever a point where you got like in touch with like Lean Squad and stuff like that, and you were doing stuff with them?
Yeah, so I actually had did some research before I went to the high school I went to because I wanted to know where the fuck I was going because school
You was
public
in
school.
10th grade doing research?
Yeah, I went on YouTube, looked up some some fights, see what was going on.
Oh, y'all niggas.
They was
different.
posting fights.
You wouldn't understand. Like if you go
Bro,
from
if there was posting fights, there's an opportunity for you. You just bring your cameras and you could have been the next world star, man.
switching from private school and public school different because you thinking it from how they perceive
I
it. You're
told you
thinking like
they
it's-
brainwashed you to
you
think
think
like
it's
it's
bad.
like it's really bad.
So
So,
you like,
I don't
damn.
know what I'm getting myself into. Like
or if you watch movies and shit, like you think,
yeah,
damn,
like
they don't fuck with me. I'm
and
about to
in
get
some
jumped.
schools, I actually already know the representation of because like you hear stuff like you be like, oh yeah, a fight happened at this school, da 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 da, or so and so got in a fight.
Nigga got
So-
beat so
I
bad.
never in my life decided
I went on
I'm gonna just
YouTube.
research a nigga's high school to figure out how many like ass whoopings niggas are handing out on a month to month
But
basis.
did you change schools a lot? I don't think you did.
No, well, I changed twice.
Oh, okay. And you never
even then,
researched?
You always started it. You never went to private school, so you already been in public school, so you knew it wasn't that bad. You just knew how to
Yeah.
move accordingly.
fair.
You already were accustomed, and then most of the time, people got used to really like that, like in middle school for real.
True.
So
Yeah,
that was
worry about
all private.
You gotta worry about a lot of stuff. Drip, how you talk, how you perceive.
Yup.
I'm coming to private school, they talking about you talk white. I'm like, how I talk white? Cause I enunciate. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you what?
No, I mean,
What do you do?
What do you do?
you enunciate.
Damn, it's been a
Yeah.
while since you've been to private school, huh, boy? It's been
Yeah,
a
you
good
walk in
little,
there, bro. It's just
been
weird.
good little seconds since you've been there.
I'm
Cause
coming
you
there.
ain't,
I'm wearing Sperry's and polos, but I can freely wear my own clothes.
Exactly.
I ain't lying. I knew you for a whole year. I ain't never heard you enunciate nothing.
Yeah, man, I've been out too long, man. Ain't
see.
never
Wait,
been-
y'all ain't have dress down day? At least once.
No, we have shoe day. You gotta wear your uniform. You can just wear your shoes. So that's how I just
Damn.
came
You guys
out.
wore uniforms in public schools?
No, private school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And on
we
you gotta
did.
pay them $5 too. You have to pay.
You gotta
dress
pay them
down?
$5 to wear your own
No,
shoes.
Yeah, you have to pay for
Oh,
dress
that's
down.
no, they ain't
They
scam
didn't went,
y'all
they
niggas.
didn't
That
went
should
to
be
the
illegal.
church.
They scam
They
y'all.
went to
niggas.
the church.
Sure
It
did.
don't matter who it went to, bro. It should have went to you.
No, I'm saying I'm already paying the company. I got paid to wear my shoes on Friday, and like everybody paid because like you won't be that
Why
broke,
did
dude.
everybody
'Cause
pay?
everybody got money, so $5 ain't nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? So $5, their parents give them $5, or they give them $50 for the
Nigga,
month.
if
They
my
be making that bag. Damn.
You miss. I heard that. The trash. Damn. Let me see that. What is it? Right there.
all right, so
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, to answer your question, so how I met Lean Squad. So basically, like I was saying, I already did my research, so I ended up coming across like Beanard's videos. So he was already making videos too, but he was doing it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So I discovered that on there. I was like, oh, okay, dude, cool. And I was like, I found out that he went to Wise. So I was like, oh, all right, bet. Like, whoever they are, I need to get linked up with them because like they like making content and stuff. That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
So we actually had a class together. I think it was like it was some art class. I think it was computer graphics or something. And I got linked up with them there. And then one day after school they was playing basketball and I just went over there and like I was terrible at basketball. I know it's hard to believe because I'm so tall, but like I'm trash.
I actually kind of got that vibe from you
Not hard
too.
to believe.
Really?
Yeah, I got that vibe that you can't hoop.
Really
man.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga just getting a whole bunch of vibes from you.
But whatever.
You play for fun though, right?
Yeah. Like I went over there and did my best. And then after that, we walked home and everybody got cool. And that's pretty much how it started.
Okay. Oh shit, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So did you record anything with them like that, like blew up or something like that, or?
Yeah, so like after high school, pretty much that's when everyone started getting like on the Vine and like Instagram and stuff like that. So a lot of their like first like content that they were doing like as a group, yeah, I was there for it. And then also because I wanted to be the cameraman, Bernard was more the cameraman in the beginning, and then with me coming in, it was perfect because he was like, all right, well, I want to do acting too. So we just transferred. So I became the cameraman and then he could do more of being in front of the camera. Damn, so it all worked out.
That's dope. That's dope.
But yeah, a lot of their first like content, like a lot of their videos that they were doing, like, yeah, I was either holding the phone or the camera or whatever.
Damn, that's dope. How does that? Because I be like sitting there listening to people say all that shit, but then like 10 years later when they like in the real field, like none of that shit really applies. So
I mean,
I don't know, like all that shit you did in the summer, did any of that stuff apply to what you're doing right now? Or you can also explain what you do right now too.
I mean, yeah, to a certain degree. I mean, they did teach us how to edit like on like more like. Because I was using like Windows Movie Maker or some shit. Like I was using whatever I had at the time. So it was just like, and then they showed us like, when I went there to the summer programs, like that's when I found out like what Mac was and like Final Cut Pro and iMovie and shit like that.
Okay.
So yeah, they definitely did teach a little bit of skills. So it was more like TV production, almost a summer TV production like thing. Yeah.
So what would like fast forward to now? Like, what do you more so film and shooting? What do you get into and stuff like that? Or what do you recently have done?
Recently I've done 2 like industry films out here. I did last year. One is a Christmas film. One is like kind of like a hood-ish film.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
A hoodish film.
I like that.
Yeah, I went from a Christmas movie to like a hood. Like ghetto movie.
Okay.
But nah, it's definitely lit. Like it's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay. All right.
The Christmas movie is more like, I say like a mixture of soul food and a Tyler Perry movie. Like Why Did I Get Married or something.
Okay. Okay, I like
it's
that.
a lot of like, yeah.
Why did you?
Niggas, it's all right. And what about the hood film?
The hood film just got a whole bunch of stuff going on in it. It's a club, it's break-ins, it's drug
club?
deals.
It's a club?
Nah, just a lot of the business be happening in the club. Kind of like Power, but not Power.
What's that show? Black Lightning?
That's good. That's good.
What's that show? They had the club and the dude was running it through the. Was that Black Lightning?
No, I thought
What was he running
that's
it through?
Power.
No, it's another one. They was doing it where it was like the dude was running the business out the club. And the superhero come in. It was on
that's Black.
Yeah,
Lightning.
that's Black Lightning.
That's
No.
Luke
That's
Cage.
Luke Cage. Yeah.
Luke Cage.
He like threw him through the window on the top of the floor and he fell down. Yeah, that's Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. Yeah.
Also Lucifer.
And that's that is Lucifer. That's what we threw out. Yeah.
Huh?
Lucifer also worked
Lucifer.
out of a club.
Luke Cage.
Friend Luke Cage.
No, that's 2 different shows.
I'm talking about 2 different shows, bro.
Lucifer's his own show.
Lucifer's a show. Yeah.
Luke Cage and throw
Luke
Lucifer
Cage,
out
who
the-
I think because I seen that scene.
Yeah,
Luke
I
Cage
saw
is
that.
a I don't want to say garbage. It could have been a lot better significantly. Very disappointing show.
because it was in the hood.
Because he's black.
Yeah.
He's not black.
Black
Black with a
Lightning was a
bald
good
head.
show.
Black Lightning is a straight actually.
Yeah, I like Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Luke
That's
Cage
cool.
just felt like it missed a lot.
My friend was on there.
Oh, were?
He had like a little role. He was one of the, in the hallway.
Nah, I just feel like they had too many stars in that show for it not to be like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10.
Which one?
It was too mediocre.
Luke Cage.
I thought it was
Yeah, it was straight.
yeah,
I mean,
it wasn't nothing that Grammy Award winning, but it was something to watch in the meantime. I liked it.
It's literally what it was.
Yeah,
it was something
it's a
to
good
watch.
background
Yeah,
show.
it
Yeah.
was literally just something to watch. If that's the case, like, so where do you grab inspiration? Because like being a content creator, a lot of people they want to get into like the editing space and film and stuff like that.
Right.
So like just try to give like people some advice on like where to grab inspiration and like what kind of gets you motivated to start editing and filming and stuff like that.
Honestly, like platforms like this for real. Like people just really just literally just starting from like one camera and then you know, find a group of people that, you know, do the same thing and like just building for real. Like stuff like that inspires me really, like ground up type stories. Like people just starting just like, hey, I just had this idea and then it turned into this.
Yeah.
So really stuff like that inspires me. I mean, besides just like filmmakers and different stuff like Spike Lee and stuff like that. Like that's what inspires me a whole lot. Just staying motivated for real.
Okay, all right. What do you edit on right now? Only real man is because people who ask me all the time.
Nah, it's
what
cool.
to edit on? Because I literally get that, especially since we've been
Final
looking
Cut
for-
Pro X.
Okay, Final
Yeah.
Cut Pro. All right, cool.
But I've used Adobe and stuff too throughout the years as well.
Interesting. Hey John, how far are we?
57 minutes.
I think that's good enough to get into the actual podcast.
Okay.
So
Oh, here it goes.
yeah, we
Wipe your glasses off.
we
About to
deep
get
in it,
real.
right? We deep in it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, because he was already giving up a little bit of the sauce, so we might as well just get right into it.
Okay.
Dive in.
Yeah, we got
Feet
it done.
first.
Yeah. So
Wet them up. Pause.
Whoa,
Hey, John, what's
wait.
up with you today,
yeah, John,
bro?
what's
I was saying,
you ain't been here for about 2 episodes. Now you acting different.
my bad. Bad. I miss you.
So what is what's your biggest simp story off top?
My biggest simp story?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean?
Oh yeah. What's the like the biggest time you've been like sweet to a girl? I forgot he's from the DMV, so I had to like rearrange that question.
Yeah.
Because Chris didn't know what simp. He said sweet, so which is wild, right?
Simp is just
Like-
like,
like-
an internet
like-
term now.
Like me just literally like being sweet to a girl, like getting played.
Yeah, but you being sweet, but you really getting played. That's what simp means.
Oh, okay. Damn.
And don't say you've never happened before, because I can't
Nah,
say.
it's definitely happened.
Okay, all right, thank God, because niggas be capping on this podcast, acting like they ain't never in their life simped.
Nah, basically, so it was this. Okay, so it was like a mutual friend. It was a friend through a friend, right? That I was trying to get with. I felt the vibe and everything, right? And so, but she had a boyfriend.
Okay.
So she ends up breaking up with the boyfriend like a year later, right? I'm just like, all right, you got a boyfriend, fuck it. I don't want to deal with you.
Okay.
So a year later, so she ends up getting single. So we start talking. We talk for about almost like 2 months. Invite me over and everything. And then basically it's like it's about to be Thanksgiving. So like we're in November.
Okay.
Potentially talking about bringing her, like I really like this girl, so I'm talking about bringing her maybe to Thanksgiving dinner with the family.
Of course.
Maybe.
Of course.
We've had a conversation about it.
Okay.
And like I think it was like the week of Thanksgiving, like she hit me with a text talking about like I hadn't heard from her from a couple of days, so I'm like, are you good? Like
The worst.
and she was like,
Definitely the worst.
The worst.
yeah, like you were calling me, but I just couldn't answer the phone. And I'm like, why not? She was like, because I'm afraid to tell you what I'm about to tell you. And I'm like, what you mean? And she's like, I found somebody. No. Now, not just I found somebody, like, I think I found my potential soulmate.
What? How old are y'all?
This happened like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Just the leading up to, I felt it in my stomach.
Yeah, like she was like a vegan type. Like she was like a vegan girl.
She didn't eat
She was
meat.
vegan?
Yeah, and she said she met him when she was grocery shopping in like one of those farmer markets or something.
That's why you shouldn't let her ever grocery shop.
Never
If
let
you
her
got a
grocery
girl, bro.
shop,
Don't
man.
ever let her
But
go.
I had been to the same joint with her a couple of times. But
Instacart.
Are you vegan?
no, I'm not
Instacart.
vegan. But I was, I was trying stuff out because I was hanging out with her. She
you
had me
was-
doing
you was
yoga.
simping. Because you was simping.
had
Nah,
me-
nigga, that's simp. Nigga,
Okay.
change your whole diet for
You had a
Nah,
cucumber
fuck nah.
cheeseburger?
Nah, I was still eating, but
You was trying shit out.
we were doing stretches and she was teaching me yoga and shit.
What did
That
you
hurt.
teach her?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
She was just telling
that's
this
my
nigga how to
simp
live
story.
his life.
Dang, they're probably just talking to there with the meats that weren't really meats. Yeah, that's my favorite non-meat meat. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
she was cooking for me and all that.
She made you eat vegan food?
It wasn't all vegan food, but it was like more healthier food.
Damn, she had you.
It wasn't like 100% vegan. But
How long
like,
was that going on though?
like I said, it was like two months.
Oh, it's still
You
early.
was talking
We
with her
weren't
for
that deep
2
in there.
months, and you were already having conversation about bringing her for Thanksgiving.
That's how much I liked her. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's big simp right there. That's about a 5 right there. No cap, that's about a 5 on the simp scale.
I hate
Word.
that slow. I gotta talk to you. Yeah, I don't really know how to tell you this. And them text messages, they wait a little bit.
Yeah,
You just
she
looking
sent
at
it
it.
through the text
You could be
message
sitting
though.
there
Like
like
she
this.
couldn't call me. Like
Yeah, it probably hurt.
yeah,
or he
that's
was there.
what- maybe so.
He's like, bro, you gotta do
And
this now.
it made me paranoid as
Oh,
fuck.
that'd be
So I
fun.
was
Oh,
like
that'd be
freaking
wild.
out. I was like freaking out. I was like, so she was playing me this whole time, like, and like I'm asking my mans, and they were like, yeah.
I did a video on that.
She probably was with dude. Everyone said like
Yeah.
she probably been with this dude, like, or he just came back. Like she didn't just meet him in the.
She lied about the store thing.
Yeah.
Or just meet your soulmate at the store.
They didn't
and
know
cut
you meet a
off.
soulmate in
just
like
cut
a
off
week
your main
later.
door.
Yeah, at a you meet her in the
I mean,
store.
she was on those type vibes. Like she was very like Erykah Badu-ish.
Oh.
Why do you think Erykah Badu would say a week later after meeting a nigga that's my soulmate?
Nah.
Yeah, that's
She'll
somebody-
play
No,
you.
that
I don't
nigga
know.
thinking like,
This-
nah, nigga, she plays you.
Did she smell perfume that smelled like her pussy?
Huh?
Did she? Did
Erykah Badu.
Yeah. It's
I think I know what you're talking about.
She made a perfume that smells like her.
I can't tell if you're trolling.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
It
ass.
sounds like something Erykah Badu would do.
And it's sold out.
Niggas are weird.
I know what
It's
you're
sold
talking
out.
about. Yeah, I heard
I
about
thought
that.
it
Oh wait,
was
is
a
she
shade
still
room.
with the dude right now?
Hell if I know, I stopped talking to her.
Oh, okay.
You want to check the Instagram?
I
every
don't-
once in a
you
while?
don't-
I
you check
delete-
up?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
You don't look every now and then.
nah.
When last time
she
you
don't
checked?
even be on Instagram like that. She not like one of them.
Okay,
type
she's
of
like
one
one
of
of
them
them
earthy
earthy
girls.
yeah, she one of them earthy type.
Yeah,
girls,
for real.
like, yeah.
She for real about that life.
Yeah.
Meditate upside
How y'all
down.
feel about that? Women that like actively avoid posting on like Instagram that have like a real private life.
I like that. I like
I
that.
fuck with that. Yeah.
I like that. Because if you don't post your stuff, you're not gonna tell my stuff.
Yeah.
Word.
is true.
How you feel about the inverse? Like everything she does, she posts it.
I'm not.
I'm not really digging that. It's cool and all.
It's cool in the beginning, but it gets annoying after a while.
It's like every time we doing something, you just post. Like you just post your whole life. You don't need nothing for imagination or just like you don't even know. Everybody know what you're doing every second of the day. Or
especially
when
the
you're doing
industry
it.
I'm in too, because it's like, I mean, not to boast, but I mean, you probably understand.
We all understand.
I mean, yeah, y'all all understand.
You all understand.
like, nigga, we all here. What the
Yeah.
hell?
I was saying because we was hanging out the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be wild if either one of them just start posting everything we were doing. I was like, no, we don't have to. We don't have to post everything.
Yeah.
Oh, back to what you were saying though with the girls though. Like it's never a new nigga. It's a new nigga to you.
Yeah.
So it's always niggas always been there. It's never was a new nigga. It was just a new nigga to you. I saw that the girl told me that a while back. I just don't. I mean, I trust you to a certain extent, but I always know girls have niggas. There's always tiers to it. You got your main girl, you got just niggas that entertain, that try to get there. And if you start slacking, that's how niggas come up. And then this becomes this. When y'all like this, they don't see me. Y'all like this.
I was putting that
That's
work in, man. Like, it wasn't even that long. But that was the thing. It wasn't
probably
that
mean that
long.
word.
Probably that's
What you talking
why.
about?
It wasn't
Yeah.
that long.
Like time?
You said
Wait.
putting in the work to like doing yoga and
said it
eating,
wasn't that long.
eating
No,
vegetables.
No.
You said it wasn't that long?
I'm saying it wasn't that long. Like she introduced me to her daughter. Like it was a whole process.
Oh,
like,
I thought you.
Yeah.
She played.
I thought you were talking about
nigga.
something else. You said you was putting in that work, but it just wasn't that long. I was
Right.
like, that's why she left.
Yeah.
Niggas bugging, y'all. So you was somebody. You change your diet, start doing yoga.
met
Like
her
you start lighting candles and shit.
I mean,
You started worrying about
she would
zodiac
be checking
signs,
on me. She'd be like, "Did you do your daily stretches today?" I'd be like, "Nah."
Your daily sessions.
and then you start doing them. Don't care.
Here and there, not all the time.
Yeah, that
though.
nigga's on a 5. That's a simp scale.
You wake up in the
5
morning,
right
roll
there.
in bed, hit one of these.
And wait, let me ask you this.
The seal. You roll in bed, hit one of these. You spread your legs.
He was bugging.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably did do that one, but I
know exactly what you're talking about.
wasn't doing the whole routine. And I would tell her, I'm like, I ain't do all that today. And then she would look at me like kind of disappointed.
And then you end up doing it, right?
I
No,
think it's healthy to disappoint the people around you every once in a while, though.
You think it's healthy to do that?
I just didn't have time for it, or I wasn't making time for it.
Oh, that probably hurt her.
What does she do for a living, out of
Probably
curiosity?
She was
She's a trainer.
not a trainer, but like a physical
Yeah.
instructor.
Yep,
Yeah.
I
What
knew
was
that.
her physique like?
Yep.
Or
She was
She had a
skinny.
good physique.
Yeah, she
was
was in
thick?
shape. I mean, yeah, she
I
always
was-
working out.
So that's an interesting thing. Let's say if your girl is actively in communication just with strangers all the time as a result of her job, especially if they're good looking ones, like if she's a fitness trainer,
Fitness guys.
then it's like this is a tough scene because that's,
Yeah,
that's competition every
'cause
day
it's
that's
like,
just running up on her. And you know they don't respect your relationship with her at all.
They're probably
They could be
talking
trying to
shit in
spit game regardless. Yeah, they don't give a fuck what you got going
That's
on.
what I do.
And then she working off vibes, so she's like, I got good vibes from him the other day. And then she just dropped you off because your
Like,
vibes ain't right no more.
All right.
Well, your vibes could have been splendid, but like somebody was just a little bit more splendid. So it's like that's impossible level
the
of
nigga wasn't
competition.
doing his yoga stretches, so his vibes were off.
You felt your
And that
aura.
nigga was eating
You were
meat.
unbalanced.
Yeah, your
Internally
aura was
balanced. And it
off.
was just disturbing her when you was around her. Her spirit was again attacked by your unbalanced spirit because you did your stretches in the morning. You think about it now, I should do my stretches.
So are you in a relationship right now?
Yes, I am in the beginning stages of a relationship right
Oh
now.
shit. Okay. How long that been going on for?
Couple of months. Like, I mean, she lives up here. I just like moved down here, so yeah,
Interesting.
Wait, she's from here?
yeah.
All right. Lock in.
What are we saying? He said lock in.
Lock in. Lock in. She know the city, man. She know Atlanta small. Lock in, man. 'Cause you knew. So, yeah, I'm telling you, man. Lock in, man. What you gotta do?
I don't want this to be another one of them
Yeah,
stories.
you gotta apply that pressure early, man.
Well, how long you known her though?
Like since like last year, like since like July last year.
what's her
So
type?
y'all been talking for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, has it? Because this is our last guest. He said that when they're not together, him and his girl, they have an open relationship, like they can talk to whoever they want to. Y'all was doing that for like 6 months, or since last year, July.
No, they were just dating. They just weren't in a relationship.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Like-
so
like-
but you are in a relationship. Are you saying the beginning stages of a relationship?
Yeah, like,
Y'all talking.
What does
I
that mean,
haven't-
So you
like-
still doing your thing and she doing her thing?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's what do you mean? What does that
No.
mean? He's
So
just
we were talking, and then so I moved here.
Yeah.
And so like we're getting closer, but I haven't made it official of just yet. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna make her my girl.
You better hurry up, my
move
boy.
here for her though.
No, yes.
No,
And
he
also
moving for
work.
opportunities.
Yeah, don't ever tell nobody
for
you move here for her, bro.
opportunities.
Don't say that. Say you move here because there's Atlanta is a film hub.
Yeah.
and you do
Yes,
video
that's what I'm
production.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But I knew that was coming with it though.
Wait, what does
That's
she
I'm
do?
saying.
What's her job?
She's an actress. God, that's bad.
Golly. Man.
This is what.
Man.
It's not about to be one of them other stories. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Just
I can tell.
apply that pressure early because it's like Atlanta, bro. Everybody coming to Atlanta, and like you run it to everybody. And if you're not applying that pressure, you just give
But
them
y'all
the
not.
leeway.
But you just said you're not. It's not official.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's up. Girls be thinking girls are very shisty. No poo. They're shisty. And they just be getting down until you and their girlfriend's the one that be killing me. Well, he didn't make it official yet, so you
One of
really
my
are-
female
They
best
give
friends
the
told me
worst
that.
advice, bro.
Like
The worst
like-
advice ever. Their friends that give it to
Yeah,
them.
and they'll sure really be for you. She's like, I want to stay home. No, bitch, go get slutted out. He wants you right there. Go ahead.
Go get
Take a
slutted
shot.
out.
It'd be the worst advice. And I
Take
see
a
it.
shot.
Take a
That's
shot.
wild.
Get some tequila. You know what tequila do to me? It may want to have sex. And they give them tequila. And then now they all set. You know what I'm saying? It's be the friends, bro.
Hey man, he
I get
just
what you're
now
saying.
starting his relationship.
And we're staying together too. Like we're living together.
Oh, you already living together? You didn't say
I'm
that.
staying at her place.
Oh, so you already know what's going on.
Yeah.
You should start off with that. I thought you said your spot, she at her spot. You don't even know what's going on. Yeah. Keep doing it. Put that work in. put it in the otter. I don't know if you know what that is, familiar with it, but I'll teach you after this. No, I'm not going to teach you, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you.
You can
I'll
just
tell you.
explain
It's
to
like
what the
I treat you
otter
like
is.
guests.
No, that's Jaws specifically.
It's that position, that keeper, man. You know, otters got a long life expectancy.
Do they? Are you just saying things?
You just talking right now, nigga.
Yeah, but you put in the otter, man. She not going on. I don't want to say that. There's not a warranty on it, but it's pretty good. It's going. It's solid.
We'll talk about it after the show.
Yeah, do that. Try that. Make sure she got food in her stomach,
Hey,
in her
man.
belly, and she happy.
This nigga right here, bro. John is on some other shit today. What's the other question we normally ask? I forgot it.
Top 5.
Oh yeah. So what's the top 5 things you look for in a woman in a relationship?
Damn, that's a good question.
It is. I like that question.
Shit.
That's one of my favorite questions.
Tells a
personally.
lot about a person, man. You know
Like your type.
what they look for. You
It's
know,
important. You know, looks,
top
body,
5 things.
ambition,
Anything.
It could be head.
self-awareness,
Damn.
Could be.
Yeah, head crack.
Fuck,
His top
it's so
5.
much.
anal, whatever.
Whoa.
You want. Everybody's different.
Nigga don't want to earn no money in this podcast.
Can we get monetized?
I mean,
God,
I did.
please.
Nah, man.
You did what?
Nah,
It's a dark road.
Hey, let's not. Yeah. Let's
You
skip.
did what?
nothing.
He didn't do shit,
it's
bro.
nothing.
He ain't do shit.
It was nah.
Nah, he ain't do nothing.
I mean, we on a podcast, so that's the whole purpose of the podcast.
Nah, I did anal with a girl before.
Oh,
was
okay,
it?
but
I
that's
never
not.
talked
That's
to
not
nobody.
How
your
was
top
that?
10.
How was that?
though.
How was that? How was that? Yeah, we'll
But it
pause
was
that for a
with,
second.
like my first.
It was your
What?
first.
Yeah.
Whoa. So the first hole you went in with the butt.
Nah, like
Oh.
my first like girl that I had sex
Okay.
with.
Oh, so
okay.
Yeah, y'all niggas went crazy.
But that's not in your top 10, is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I gotta master.
What was preparation for that? Like, what do you do to prepare her and you for that? That's a small hole.
Because that wasn't a game time decision, was it?
It wasn't, but
Okay.
somehow it ended up
It
happening.
was premeditated, or it just kind of happened.
Nah, it just happened.
Oh, that was. So it was a game time decision. Like in
Yeah.
the middle of the.
Yeah,
Oh,
13
no, I
seconds
can't
left
do
on the
that.
clock. You
I
got the
can't,
ball.
nah. Anal.
26,
Well,
24.
actually, now that I think about it, she was talking about it. It wasn't like a thing like I wanted to do, like, but it was just okay. Let's move on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So top 5 things you're looking for in a woman.
All right, top things. Shit.
It feels good to be back. Can't have these conversations with everybody.
She definitely, gotta be making her own.
It's financial independence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Independent.
Okay.
Write this down.
Yeah, right there. Of course.
Yeah, write that down. Write that
Go
down.
ahead and give me one second on my notes. I got everybody's in here.
Financial dependency. She gotta be making her own.
Financial independence.
I mean, yeah, excuse me, independence. Yeah. Gotta make her own. Gotta make her own. All right. So that's number 1.
Number 2, I mean, she gotta be bad.
Thank
Hey,
you,
number
finally.
2, she gotta be. This
tell
nigga
me,
said
man.
that.
Finally,
Fine.
somebody's. Nobody care about looks nowadays. Everybody talking about all this other shit like niggas don't matter.
So she gotta be bad.
That's number 2 on my list too, man.
Shit. What's the word? Eccentric? Like I guess not afraid to do like different things. Like
Open-minded.
Yeah, open-minded.
Okay.
Number 3, open-minded. I like that. Like anal. Okay.
It's different.
So what's
See? Oh man.
number 4?
Put it in the butt for what?
Damn. I'm not gonna tell that story. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go on.
yeah. We don't have to.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's
Number
too
4?
it's too much.
Of course.
I was just gonna say Waka Flocka was playing on the radio that day.
Oh.
I remember the day.
Oh, let's do it.
Nah, hard in the paint.
Oh. I'll go hard in them.
Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. All right, let's move on, young, because for real.
All right, so
That's an interesting song choice.
Wait, hey, hold
I
on.
didn't believe
Hold
it was
on.
on the radio.
Is that empty?
What?
Is your cream soda empty?
Nah.
Oh, you took that quick, so I said, you been drinking that empty can for a minute? It's been hours, so I said, that's not that much drinking that can.
all right, so what's number 4?
Number 4.
We got financial independence, look bad, and open-mindedness.
Damn.
Drink tastes like
What it tastes like?
ass. Very bad. Not good.
How you know that tastes like?
It's Gatorade.
Well, that's so many questions, John.
Oh shit.
Propel. It's actually technically made by Gatorade because all the drink companies are just making new drinks now because they're all bored. Like Pepsi made Life Water. Isn't that crazy? They just got bored. They saw Fiji doing well. They're like, we want to come out with our own water.
Live water.
Life Water.
Life water.
Yeah, Life Water is the best water on earth.
What it taste like?
It tastes like quality water.
Really?
Yeah. Best room temperature water
What
on
kind
earth.
of water you drink, Marcel?
So I just drink water. Deer Park is the only water I refuse to drink.
Yeah,
It
that's
tastes like deer been there. Like
Yeah,
deer be in the
literally.
park.
Yeah.
That's why I call it Deer Park, probably.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean,
Anything else, like when you see a girl that make you want her, like
Not ambitious, not...
nah, like,
Loyalty, sex, communication.
yeah, all that.
I mean, which one is first, though, out of those?
Loyalty.
Okay. 4 is loyalty.
Okay.
All right.
loyalty.
And one more.
And then, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, the sex gotta be good, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
of
read
course.
that list off one more time for us,
All
John.
right, so we got financial independence, looks bad, eccentric /
Yeah.
open-minded, loyalty,
Yep.
and that sex gotta be good.
You were all of that?
That's your top 5 right there? That's it.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
it.
That's the most accurate. I can agree with that one. I can co-
You
I
agree with that?
co-sign
You go that
one.
one? You go on that one too, right there?
Co-signing people's list, John.
All right.
That's the first one I co-sign with, though.
That's the first one?
My list is valid though. Oh, you wasn't here for my
Dang,
list.
I just thought another one.
Which one?
She gotta know how to cook.
Is that over any of those other ones?
Nah, not really.
Oh, okay.
It's there, but
This
it's not-
nigga
Yeah,
said-
it's one of them, but
I can cook my own damn food. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it don't have to be in my top 5. I want her to think that she is too much value. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Damn. Is there anything else? Because I feel like I'm missing one more question that we normally ask our guests. One more wild question.
I got a lot of wild stories.
Your horniness, your horn.
Oh yeah, what is the horniest you've been?
Whoa.
yeah. That's a new one. Yeah, that's a new
We
one.
told ours on the podcast.
Yeah.
and
So
then-
what we do now when we say this horniest stories, you gotta look at agent.
What?
Huh?
Wait, what?
What is
You don't have to do that, bro.
You don't have to do that.
That's John's getting
I saw
freaky
you
back
put your
there.
head down. I said, yeah, just look at
What's
him.
the horniest you've ever been?
Tell us, men.
Fuck.
Like the crazy, wild, horny story.
Us men want to know.
Damn.
You were just like so horny, you couldn't just control yourself. And you just did something very unrealistic and unreasonable, but only because you were so horny.
Damn, I shouldn't tell this story. But okay. So basically, it was this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had a dude. But we were feeling each other, and pretty much like she invited me over, but it was like nighttime, right?
Mm-hmm.
But actually no, you know what? It was a party.
Mm-hmm.
I went upstairs to use the bathroom. I didn't know that she came upstairs. And basically, like, some things was about to happen. But they didn't happen. But, like, I really wanted to, but, like, it just didn't happen.
And so what'd you do after that?
Sound like you just got blue balls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
just
saying
had to
you
take that
jacked
out.
off in the middle of a party. I was like,
Nah.
That's that'd be
that
wild as
wild.
fuck.
Then jump back in the mosh pit. Oh, let's do it. You know what I'm in, dude. What's that smell? Oh man, parties just stink, man. You twerk a little too long. Ooh, it starts smelling.
Oh shit. Oh, speaking of, you been to the strip clubs in Atlanta yet?
No, I have not.
Wait, can you go?
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, some girls when they're in a relationship, but they don't want their man to go to strip clubs.
Damn.
So that's good. We can go
I
to.
have to have a talk about that.
Y'all let her know. Y'all lay it down. Like, hey, I'm going to the club.
Oh, was
tonight.
she from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, so she should know that.
Yeah,
It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, if she's not from Atlanta, it's harder to convince. But if she's from Atlanta, especially
She may even go with you.
Yeah, exactly. She might even go with you. Yeah.
And matter of fact, she was talking about the wings from
No.
Magic City.
Oh,
No, overrated.
No.
I did a whole video literally breaking it down. It's trash.
The worst wings I've tasted in my life.
Really?
You go to JR Crickets and their wings are better.
By far.
Dang.
Wow. She said they was really good.
She-
Lemon
unless-
pepper.
Yeah, we got lemon pepper. Yeah,
I guess the booty ass seasoning to it, so you seeing strippers, so the food tastes better.
she must have been in the.
You take it to
she
go, you
ate it
realize
when
how
she was
bad
in
it
that
is.
strip club.
Nah, like she
She took it home.
yeah.
We took ours home too. And it was not good at all.
It was very bad.
What
it
day
just
was it?
It wasn't just not good. It was the worst.
I don't know what day it was. She just told me a story.
She got the
about
wings
it.
on a Monday. That's their best day.
This was
probably
before I
not.
was down here, so yeah.
Yeah, we did this last year, so yeah. No, don't go there. Go to JR Crickets and stuff like that, or somewhere else.
There's a place right by here that's really good. Buffalo Wild Wings is the only like national chain that's not ass here. And even then, depending on what you get, it could be ass.
Well, Buffalo Wild. I don't know why I thought about
it's
Taco
better
Mac
than
when you
Magic
said
City.
that.
Though.
I've never tasted Taco Mac. Oh, I have actually.
When you said Buffalo Wild Wings, Taco
Yeah,
Mac.
Taco Mac
mad.
is better, I think.
You think so?
I mean,
I
it
would
depends. Like sometimes I never have a consistent experience there. It's sometimes the wings be good, or sometimes they be too burnt. Or it's like it's never like a consistent taste. And I go to Taco Mac a lot, so I didn't normally get a burger. But I like these random wing spots that you be driving around in the hood, like you
Yeah.
seeing about it. Those be
Those are way better than
Yeah.
any
like J
anything
Atlanta,
else.
or J Buffalo's, like those random
Yeah.
wing stop with the Chinese owners.
Yeah.
They be busting though.
The Chinese owners?
Yeah.
What's that spot on off Cascade? Like
Not American Deli fire too. They
no,
wings
not
kinda
American
small,
Deli. No, not American Deli. When you-
I've been there before.
But even American Deli isn't consistent because the ones up here are nowhere near as good as the ones on the west side and the south side. Nowhere near, not even close.
I mean,
But there's a spot on Cascade, like literally on Cascade Road, and you pass the highway, and you pass the Walmart, you pass the McDonald's, and you go a little bit further.
the
And,
new one. Oh, right there across from that Walgreens.
yep,
I forgot the name of it. Me and my dad used to go there.
That
my
place
grandma
is-
stay on Lyndhurst.
that place is that place.
By the
is
new
really good.
Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. And that little hut. Those be
Yup.
the best. It's a spot over there by Greenbrier too, down the street from Q-Tom and JJ Rib Shop. It's called the Chicken Coop.
Actually, yeah, there's that. That's another good one.
Yeah, I used to go there.
But
It's a
chain
bust.
spots, no. And Magic City, hell no.
So what strip club does have the best wings? In your opinion?
I don't know the
I haven't
answer
had
to
any
that.
food. at
I
strip
like
clubs yet.
Follies. Follies is straight. But Follies, the women there are aggressive. Like when you go there, they're gonna
I've
think
only been to one strip club.
in your life,
Yeah.
but not here.
Nah, I was in DC.
Oh no, it's completely different here. Follies is mad aggressive. You go to Follies and you look like you have money, they'll like literally like, as soon as you walk in, they'll be like, "You want to dance? You want to dance?"
That's how the girl did me. Up at I can't think of the name of the strip club, but it's like the most commonest like DC strip club up there.
Damn, and she just like aggressive, and you gave her the money.
Nah, like she just kept bothering me. Like I was like, no, I'm fine.
No, imagine
I just kept coming up with excuses, and she was just all up in my face.
imagine every girl like that.
What were
That's
the
how Follies-
excuses?
Like I was like, she was like, I don't know, like she came up to me, like it was as soon as we wasn't even there, we was there for someone else, like it was someone else's birthday or something, and she like came up to me, and then she came up to my man's, and I was happy she was talking to him because I didn't want her talking to me because I was just chilling, and then I was trying to really see what else was in there for real because this is my first time in a strip club. I don't want to just the first stripper that comes up to me, and I mean she was kind of like. She was like slim thick, like she wasn't like
She was
crazy.
a rugrat. Yeah, basically. Floor monitor. They run around the floor. You know the baddest ones don't be doing. The baddest ones get approached.
And that's a fact. Yeah, the baddest ones, they don't do that.
They do that.
Yeah.
Unless you cute or they attract you, they may walk up to you and ask you politely. But them rugrats, they be trying to get every dollar.
Yeah.
They'll dance you 3 songs for $6.
I was just like, yeah, you know, like maybe later or something like that. And then she was just kind of looking at me and like,
the floor.
and that, like, she just kept asking me. I just kept coming up with excuses. I was like, well, I'm about to go and get some money with my mans, and I'll be back later. And then I didn't expect for her to like stand there.
Follow up, yeah.
Yeah, like she just stayed there, like and waited till I got back. She's like, yeah. So,
I mean, that's how they do it in Follies, but imagine almost every stripper is like that in Follies.
and I'm like, fuck. So then, so I finally get the dance from her, right? But it's in the middle of a song, so I'm thinking like she about to like dance to the next song and do the full thing, but she was like, she charged me extra for the first song that was in the middle of the song, and she charged me for the other song.
Yeah, you got to hit him with the, hold on, let me hear the beat drop. Hold on. Don't dance yet.
I was like, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah, hold on, tame your cheeks, baby, tame your cheeks. Hold on.
I was like,
Dolph about to come up. Dolph
I
about to
said,
go.
let me go to the ATM real quick. And then she followed me there.
Dang.
That's how they do it Follies too. They'll follow you to go get your money. They'll follow
I was
you
like,
to the
here
bar.
you go.
That's just wildly uncomfortable. That's like when you
Yeah.
walk into a Foot Locker and then they all just run up on you like, what do you want?
Some help, my boy?
It felt like a really big jip. It wasn't a good experience at all.
Big what?
Jip.
Joe.
What is that?
Like a waste of time.
Oh,
That's what y'all saying at DMV?
We in the South. We don't know what that is.
Like it's
A waste of time.
Waste of time?
yeah, waste of time.
A jip.
Joe.
a jip.
I
I
can't
mean,
wait.
that's not like slang like that we use. I was just saying like that's just something.
What's some slang so I can use it on Chris?
Mo. We
Mo,
say
yeah,
Mo,
yeah.
like what's good, Mo?
Mo. Yeah, okay. I
Oh,
like
what?
that.
Life? Blessings?
Mo can really mean anything. Just like yeah can mean anything. Like I could say like, yeah, bro, I went to this party and this girl, she like, yeah.
Mo, bro, I went to this party.
And she
Mo,
like,
I went to
yeah?
this party and she yeah.
Yeah. Mo, I went to this party and you know what I'm saying? She mowed on me.
No,
No Mo. No Mo.
That doesn't work?
Nah,
No,
you,
Mo is an actual person. Like you reference to somebody.
He said it
named
means
Mo?
anything.
No, he said yeah can mean anything.
He said
Yeah.
Mo too. He just said it.
Mo can mean anything, but it's a certain way that you say it. Yeah can definitely mean anything. Like you was be like, yeah, I went in there and then I was,
Yeah, Mo. I need more of that.
But that's just English.
I don't know what
I
that
came,
means though.
I came in and she gave me that. Yeah, she was.
Oh, yeah, it do mean that. Yeah, it do.
Most of the time, most of the time, people use it in the term of like either fucking or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
What else? What else?
what else?
I gotta brush my DMV.
In Baltimore,
Yeah,
they
Mo.
actually call each other dummy. Baltimore is different. Like that's a whole different world.
No,
Even
Chris
though,
ain't from Baltimore. He's from DC, right?
Year.
Yeah.
Where they go? Year.
Yeah.
hey, what's good, dummy? Like they talk to each other like that, and they say
stupid.
you,
Yeah, you.
longitude with
What
the
up,
latitude.
stupid? What up? My boy, stupid.
I don't get it.
I don't get none of this.
That
Yeah,
shit funny.
it's very backwards.
Yo.
They're very far
Dummy,
behind.
what's up with
but-
you, my boy? You been good? Stupid.
Yeah,
Look good,
that's
though.
how they talk to each other.
And then
like-
New York, that's New York shit, isn't it? Dummy.
They say that in New York too.
I think they say that in New
But they
York
don't.
too.
I don't think it's in the way like he's saying it more like a what's up. One, right?
Yeah,
Dummy, like you a dummy. You hit my car. Dead ass. You hit my car. Dummy. Stupid. Where my money at? Run me it now. Dummy. What you looking at? Stupid.
Facts.
Stop looking at me like that. Marcel.
Facts.
Dummy.
Marcel.
But Chris from VA, so he not gonna understand the Baltimore lingo.
He might. He probably has friends and shit there.
How you spell Mo? Is it M-O or you got an E in it?
Nah, Mo. Yeah, most of the time they say Mo for everything, but yeah.
Learn something new every day.
And
What's
it's
something
some,
else that they say?
and then wear some Hallie Henson
Young,
with some Timberlands.
slim.
Slim.
What's
I haven't heard that in a
good,
minute.
Slim?
I heard that in a good second. We used to say
Slim.
slim in the South too, but
real?
for a long time ago.
And then is when they say decent, that's like a Chicago thing. They're like, yeah, shawty decent. That's Chicago. They say in DMV too. That mean like you look good, like you know. It's say decent, but like
I've
yeah.
never really heard it.
I never heard that either in my life.
I heard a couple
Yeah.
people say that before. Like they're like, yeah, shawty looking decent, but that's like she's looking bad as hell. Like she's looking good. I think that's a Chicago thing too.
That's like backwards because
Yeah, it's weird.
decent
They
literally
used to
means
say
average.
shorty all the time too.
Yeah,
but that
shorty.
was like back like in like middle school days. Like, bro,
That
I
sound-
went to the party. Shorty was so fat.
I was going to
Something like
middle
that,
school
like-
parties, man.
Yeah.
Man, that was the best.
Yo, you went to middle school parties?
No.
I was about to say, like, nigga, what?
Nah, I was in private school. My mother
them
kept me away from
parties
all
be
that.
different.
But I would hear about them Monday morning.
Put on the wall, people on the floor, like. But back when Travis Porter.
Oh shit!
What else?
Shit, you taking it to the hotel parties.
I'm talking about
parties?
them venue
I
parties.
must have lived a boring childhood, bro.
I'm talking about the venue parties when you go and you got the girl dancing, you be on the wall like this, and she be dancing on you, and your homie gotta hold you up. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about?
Oh, no.
I experienced all of that once I went to like public school. Yeah,
That's school didn't have that.
that's why I liked it so much because it was like everything was being exposed to me. It was no more like hid behind the curtain.
you
Well,
need that.
Interesting.
Shelter kids is like life is hard. You gotta experience everything. Like I'm glad I went to private school for the
Yeah.
information I learned and work ethic and
like it didn't mess me up. Like I was hanging out with the stoners and all of that, like smoke weed and all of that. But I knew in my head, like I was like, I'm not gonna get burnt out. Like I just want to see what this is like.
True.
those kids had it good. Like they do everything public school kids do. It's just their parents is in such a good position, or they're just important people where they can get away with certain stuff. So it's like it's been positions where we was in a car and I was just like my black friends. Man, I would have been out here, but with them, they got them. Oh, your dad's yeah, I'm Richard's dad. Yeah, I'm Richard's son. Oh, put that away, man. Don't be doing that. That's bad for you. Y'all
You
get
used to
home
be hanging
safe.
out with white kids?
Who you think else was there? it was private for a reason.
I mean, my private schools had a lot of black people.
I was about to say, there's plenty of
Yeah.
private schools that have black kids.
I mean, it was maybe 3% of us. It's probably like in my class. I think we traveled the same. Like you was in one class. I think it was like maybe 2 like me, maybe like 3 Hispanics.
They said 2 like me.
Like, and then you got like it was some mixed kids, biracial.
Yeah,
But they looked mostly white. And then it was like maybe
I had
like
a lot
4 or
of white
5 black
teachers.
girls. And then it like it was scattered throughout grades. So like my 6th grade class, maybe 12 of us.
yeah, like they
and
put y'all
six-
all together, like
Yeah.
all the, like they just call y'all the high school.
High school, y'all all
Yeah.
6th through 8th grade in one building.
and,
So
and one, yeah,
it may have been 100 of us in total. And that's where private school ruined my football career. Cause them white boys that be country, but they be hitting hard, and they just the coach talk you to playing up. Like I'm playing like it's all one school level, so it's like 6th through 12th grade. So I'm playing varsity football in 7th grade, getting rocked at practice. I hated it,
we didn't even have a.
but he made me feel
team,
like I
bro.
was good because I was fast.
Y'all
That's
have
all
a
I had.
football team?
No, we didn't have a football team. All we had was a basketball team.
Oh, yeah, we played 7-on-7.
And 9th grade, I was actually going to play because the team sucked that bad. They couldn't say shit about me. I knew I sucked at basketball, but mentally, the summer I went to basketball camp. Like I was taking it serious.
Yeah.
Because imagine, I mean, I'm tall my entire life, so it's like everybody be like, so what you do? Play basketball? Like that's like my whole childhood. Like where everyone would ask me, like, you play basketball? And I'm like, nah.
Damn.
I draw. They be like, oh. Like my destiny was to be a basketball player. At one point it was, but I just wanted to be like Michael Jordan.
I think we all did. Or
It can't
Kobe.
be that.
All of us.
But my mother, you know, she wanted me to focus on math, so and I ended up failing algebra. I had to take it again.
I hate math.
I hate math too. So
Yeah.
we're all, well, he loves math. He's an accountant.
Yeah, I love math. Math is actually really easy to
I
me.
mean, I like math.
I
I
like
like
math.
triangles. I like algebra and that kind of stuff.
I like it once I can understand it.
I think that normally works out for most people too. Yo, shout out to my podcast people out there, man. Braedon, any last words? Tell them where to find you and stuff like that.
Oh man, you can follow my personal page, Braedoncj, on Instagram. The business, Excellent Productions. You can follow that on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all social media platforms. XLENS and then Productions.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, man. Shout out to my
Thank you for
podcast
having me.
people, of course, on all audio platforms, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you rate us a 5-star and make sure you leave Lunchable in the comments. Also, shout out to all my people out there on the YouTube platforms as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section below, hit the notification bell so you can join.
Yeah, gang, all that shit.
You gonna be sore tomorrow.
So you can join Noti Gang.
Hey,
Any last words, Agent?
Nah. That's actually nice to have John back.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I was missing something.
What
I had
about
on Wednesday
Has
nights.
anyone ever told you that you look like Bruno Mars?
Or The Rock?
Nah, I never
Mix.
get that.
Wow,
he gets that
really?
all the time?
Yeah.
He's just playing.
Oh, okay.
What about you, John? Any last words?
Nah, man. It's happy to be back, man.
That's good. Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. And shit, we'll check out next time, man. Fuck, I ain't got no last words.
Why are you trying to end this podcast so cool?
What?
Like, fuck, man, I ain't got shit to say to
You
y'all.
know what I'm saying?
Goddamn.
Fuck Mo.
I'm gonna put my jeans shorts on.
Fuck Mo. I ain't. All right, Mo. Yeah. Chris do be saying yeah. I'm thinking about it. He just say yeah. He does say yeah a lot.
Yeah.
And I be like, nigga, you retarded. But
Yeah.
now
call
it's
him
hitting
and
me
be like,
that
"Yo,
that's
Mo."
just what they do.
Like, yo, Mo, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
editing?
That nigga do say yeah a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
telling
smacking
you,
that
man.
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. That's it.
Okay, end the podcast.
Y'all niggas- sorry.